Hey, and it is day 17. Sometimes I think it's funny when I say hey, because I honestly don't know who I'm saying hey to, and then I kind of feel like I'm just doing a journal entry for myself, and so I should just be saying hello to myself. Yeah, today I went on a long run, which was nice, and yesterday in my diary journal entry, I talked about running and how it would be super hard for me to give up running even if it meant I could be like a fully healthy, recovered person for the rest of my life. And I thought about a little bit on my run, but it was hard because it was just I zone out on my runs, and that's so nice, and I don't really get a chance to do that other times. So I will definitely keep thinking about is running something I could give up, or maybe there's a way. I want to believe that even just doing this means that I'm a little bit closer to finding a way to recover in a healthy way that allows me to bring running into it. Today I was thinking about how I have to eat veggies, and then part of my eating recovery has been this possibly weird obsession with vegetables, and particularly kale. I feel like I need to eat kale all the time, or leafy greens, and I think it's because they're this super healthy, no calorie thing. And when I need to eat food, I just want to eat all the vegetables in the world, and it's kind of this part of the binginess of what, or that habit or something like that, of it's just so nice with vegetables to feel like you eat everything. And I've been seeing posts from other people in recovery, and it's not like I feel like I can't, I don't know, maybe I feel like I can't not eat veggies, or that I'm still in this very healthy thing, but because I'm a runner, or I don't totally know yet. But I do know that when I'm feeling a little bit weird about my recovery, I maybe hyper focus on eating vegetables, and have a harder time just eating some pasta, or eating whatever, something that feels a little less nutrient rich, or what I would think is supposed to be really healthy things. And sometimes that's good, because when I'm alone, it's nice to have safe foods that I feel like I can eat a lot of in case I do feel like eating a lot, or and if I've been running, foods that I need to fill up, because I burned a good amount of calories today. So but I did just notice that it's hard for me to make a meal, a real meal, and instead I just chop up a whole bunch of veggies and put it in a skillet. Or sometimes it's hard for me to use butter and olive oil, and it's these little things that I notice and kind of trip me up, that are weird, old, super healthy little habits that I have, of just oh, I don't need to use any olive oil in my stir fry, or I don't, I'll just eat it plain, or I don't need butter on my toast. And I have to kind of stop myself sometimes and be like, no, just use butter. Butter is good. Butter tastes good on toast. And and I have to kind of stop myself, make sure I don't get into these weird old habits that when I feel oh no, I just don't need it. And it's that tricky little voice of nah, I just don't need it. That can really, they can add up, and then they can lead to being in a hard spot. So yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna make sure to eat something that's just nummy, like a croissant, or maybe get some pho. It's been a long time since I've had some Vietnamese noodles, and it does sound really nice. And it's been hard to make time to just do grocery shopping and meal planning and doing all of that. I've just also noticed that with this other campaign stuff, it's been really nice to be distracted and feel like this isn't the most important thing, or the thing I think about all the time, which is good. But also, again, it's anything in the extreme is really hard, because I'm am I just avoiding it? But I do, in some really positive ways, feel like I am learning to access those other parts of me and find a voice that I haven't really had before, and in ways gotten to get a little bit weird and just be me, and dance around in my living room and play records, and it's okay to be obtuse and not palatable to people. And that's the thing. Always just worked on being so palatable. And it's okay. It's okay if not everybody gets me.